My name is Graham, I'm 62 years old, and I'm about to tell you how I lost everything to a woman I thought loved me. I'm from Brisbane, Australia. Worked as a structural engineer for 37 years. By the time I retired at 60, I had a comfortable nest egg around 1.2 million Australian dollars between my super, investments, and 2 properties. Not rich, but comfortable enough to retire early and enjoy life. I'd been divorced for 8 years when I first visited the Philippines in early 2023. My mate Kevin had been living in Manila for 3 years and kept telling me about the lifestyle. I stayed a few months, decided I liked it, and applied for a retirement visa. That's where I met Clarissa at a sports bar in Makati one Saturday night in March. She was serving drinks behind the bar. 27 years old, long dark hair, beautiful smile. But it wasn't just her looks, she had this warmth about her, this genuine interest when she talked to you. We started dating in April 2023. Clarissa lived in Mandaluyong with her mother and 2 younger sisters. Her father had died 5 years earlier, heart attack. As the eldest daughter, she felt responsible for everyone. She worked 2 jobs, the bar on weekends and a call center during weekdays. My sister's still in school, she explained, during one of our early dates. I want them to finish, have better life than me. My mother has diabetes, needs medicine every month. I admired her dedication. By June, we were spending most of our free time together. I'd extended my tourist visa twice already. She never asked for money directly, but I could see she was struggling. Her phone screen was cracked. Her shoes were worn down. So I started helping. Paid for all our dates. Bought her a new phone in July. Gave her mother some money for medicine. In August, I rented a 1-bedroom condo in Makati. 40,000 pesos a month. Clarissa started staying over most nights. We talked about the future, about maybe getting married eventually. By September, I was completely in love with her. That month, her younger sister needed money for college enrollment, 40,000 pesos. I transferred it without hesitation. Then, in October, their roof needed repairs during a typhoon, 60,000 pesos. Again, I covered it. By November 2023, I was giving Clarissa a regular monthly allowance, 35,000 pesos, about 650 Australian. She could quit one of her jobs, spend more time with me, help her family without stressing constantly. She cried when I suggested it. "You're too good to me, Graham. I don't deserve you." "You deserve everything," I told her, meaning it completely. What I didn't know was that I wasn't her boyfriend. I was boyfriend number 4, and I wasn't even the one paying the most. The first hint of trouble started around December 2023. Clarissa began having scheduling conflicts. We'd make plans for Tuesday, and she'd text, "Babe, so sorry. Need to work overtime tonight. Can we do tomorrow instead?" By January 2024, I noticed a pattern. Clarissa was available Mondays and Thursdays. Those were our days. Other days became increasingly difficult. "What about Saturday?" I'd suggest. "Weekends I need to be with family, Graham. You know how important family is." I found myself working around her schedule rather than building one together. Every date required advance notice at least 2 days, preferably 3. Spontaneity disappeared completely. The phone situation also became complicated. Clarissa carried multiple phones. When I first noticed, she had 2. By February, I'd seen her with 3, then 4. "Why do you need so many phones?" I asked one evening. "This one for work, this one personal, this one backup, this one my mother's old phone for my sister." Video calls became another point of tension. I like seeing her face when we talk, but video calls with Clarissa always had technical difficulties. "Internet very slow today, babe. Let's just voice call." Camera not working on this phone. By March 2024, I realized we'd had exactly 3 video calls in 6 months. The overnight situation also became restrictive. In the beginning, Clarissa would stay 3 or 4 nights a week. By early 2024, she'd stay Monday nights only, and occasionally Thursday nights. In April, I suggested we take a weekend trip together. Boracay, Palawan, somewhere romantic. "I would love that, Graham. But I need to plan ahead. Maybe in June." She never did confirm. Every time I brought it up, she'd deflect. By May 2024, I'd increased her monthly allowance to 50,000 pesos. Her mother needed surgery, something with her pancreas related to diabetes. Can't see you Monday this week, Graham. Mother's surgery is Monday. The surgery happened, but something felt off. If her mother had surgery Monday and was recovering, why was Clarissa still unavailable Thursday? But I didn't push. I needed to be patient and supportive. What I didn't realize was that May was when the cracks would start showing. The first real crack appeared on a Thursday afternoon, in late May 2024. I'd gone to Robinson's Place Mall in Ermita for some hardware items. I was walking past a coffee shop when I saw her. Clarissa. Sitting at a corner table with a foreign man, she was leaning forward, laughing, her hand touching his arm across the table. The body language was unmistakable. That wasn't a friend. The man looked to be in his 50s. Caucasian. He reached across the table and held both her hands. She smiled at him with the same expression I thought was reserved for me. I stood there, partially hidden behind a pillar, watching them. They sat together for 10 minutes, then got up to leave. He had his arm around her waist as they walked toward the escalator. I called her immediately. Voicemail. Called again. Voicemail. 40 minutes later, she called back. Hi babe, sorry I missed your call. Was helping my sister. What's up? Where are you right now? At home. Why? I need to see you tonight. We met at 6. She arrived wearing the same blue floral dress I'd seen her in at the mall. Who was that man at Robinson's Place today? I asked. Her eyes widened. What? I saw you. Coffee shop. Second floor. You were with a foreign man. She laughed. Oh, that was my manager from call center. Derek. He's Canadian. We were having meeting about my performance review. You were holding hands with your manager? Graham, you're misunderstanding. Filipino culture. We're very affectionate. He was congratulating me. It's normal here. I wanted to believe her so badly. 2 weeks later, in early June, my friend Kevin mentioned something while we were playing pool. Hey, weird question. Does your girl Clarissa have a sister? My mate Connor swears he saw her at Greenbelt last Friday with some Western bloke. My stomach tightened. What time? Evening. Around 7. Friday evening. I'd texted Clarissa that Friday asking if she wanted dinner. She'd said she couldn't because she had a family thing, her cousin's birthday party in Quezon City. I started paying closer attention to her social media. Clarissa had a Facebook account, but she wasn't very active. Private account, only 143 friends. Out of curiosity, I tried searching her phone number in Facebook's search function. 2 accounts appeared. The second account had a different name, Claire Reyes, different profile picture, public account, over 800 friends. The profile showed relationship status. In a relationship with someone named Marcus Henderson. I scrolled through the photos. Pictures of her with a white man in his 50s. Pictures from restaurants, beaches, hotel rooms. Dated over the past 6 months. The same 6 months she'd been with me. I took screenshots. Then I called her immediately. Who is Claire Reyes? Silence. Who is Marcus Henderson? Graham. I can explain. Then explain. Now. Not on phone. Let me come tomorrow. We'll talk about everything. Tonight. I can't tonight, She stopped herself. You're what? You're with him? Graham, please, just let me come tomorrow. I hung up. She tried calling back 3 times. I didn't answer. My mind raced through every moment of the past year, every cancellation, every scheduling conflict, every excuse. She'd been with someone else the entire time. The question was, how many others were there? I didn't sleep that night, just sat with my laptop, documenting everything. By morning, I'd created a detailed timeline of our relationship. When I laid it all out visually, patterns emerged. Mondays and Thursdays were my days. Consistently. Which meant Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday belonged to someone else. I went back to that second Facebook account, the Claire Reyes profile. Marcus Henderson's profile showed he was American, from Ohio, living in Manila. Retired Navy. I found pictures of him with Claire, At restaurants I recognized, when I looked at the dates, they never overlapped with my dates with her. His posts showed them together, primarily on Tuesdays and Fridays. She'd literally scheduled us around each other. I sent Marcus a Facebook friend request. He accepted within 3 hours. I messaged him casually about expat life, then carefully asked, "You seeing anyone here?" "Got a girlfriend, yeah. Filipina girl named Claire. She's amazing, man. Takes care of me." "How long have you been together?" "Coming up on a year. Best decision I ever made." "A year? That predated me." "She working call center during the week. I see her mostly Tuesday and Friday evenings." Tuesday and Friday, exactly as predicted. I needed to dig deeper. I found something interesting in photo tags. Someone named Jenny Martinez had tagged Claire Reyes in a bar photo. In Jenny's friends list, I found 4 different accounts. Clarissa Santos, the account, I knew. Claire Reyes, the Marcus account. Clarissa Ramos, new discovery. Isabel Santos, new discovery. 4 Facebook accounts. All with photos of the same woman. Clarissa Ramos. In a relationship with Derek Morrison. Canadian man, mid-50s. Regular posts every Wednesday and Sunday. Isabel Santos. In a relationship with Johann Schneider. German man, early 60s. Posts showed Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I messaged Derek and Johann with the same approach. Derek. "Yeah. I've got a girl. Clarissa. I see her Wednesdays after her call center shift and Sundays." Johann. "I have lovely girlfriend, Isabel. We spend weekends together, Friday to Sunday. 4 boyfriends. Minimum. And she'd scheduled all of us so efficiently that none of us had ever crossed paths. That weekend, I hired a private investigator. Cost me 20,000 pesos for a week of surveillance. Follow her. I want to know where she goes, who she sees, everything." While I waited, I checked my bank statements. Every transfer to Clarissa over 9 months. Second, 455,000. About 8,300 Australian dollars. If she was getting similar amounts from Marcus, Derek, and Johann. Conservative estimate, 40,000 per month from each of us. 160,000 per month. Over 3,000 US dollars. The PI called me Wednesday evening. "Got something interesting. Your girl is very busy. We met at a cafe." He slid a manila envelope across the table filled with surveillance photos, documenting her movements with multiple foreign men throughout the week. "There's more," the PI said. "I followed her to her mother's house. The house is nice. Really nice. New appliances, new furniture. Property records show it was purchased 18 months ago. Cash payment, 900,000 pesos. Someone bought them a house? Or your girlfriend saved up from multiple income sources and bought it herself?" "Graham. This girl is running an operation. I'd estimate 5 to 7 foreigners based on the schedule efficiency I observed. 5 to 7, and I was about to find out just how deep this operation went. The breakthrough came from the most unlikely source, my neighbors. Thursday evening, I was getting my mail in the lobby when Mrs. Delgado, a Filipina woman in her 60s who lives on the 3rd floor, approached me. "Mr. Graham, can I talk to you?" "Privately?" We sat in the lobby. She looked uncomfortable. I wasn't sure if I should say something, but my daughter said I should tell you because it's not right. "What do you mean?" "Your girlfriend, Clarissa? She has another boyfriend in this building. Unit 6, B. Mr. Kenneth. British man, retired. She visits him too." My heart stopped. "In this building, are you sure?" "I see her every week. Wednesday mornings, she leaves his unit very early, around 6 a.m., sometimes Saturday afternoons. I know it's her because we talk in the elevator. I went straight to the 6th floor, Unit 6B. I knocked. A British man in his mid-60s answered. "Yes? I'm Graham, from Unit 3C. Can I talk to you about Clarissa?" His expression shifted. Guarded. "How do you know about Clarissa?" "Because she's my girlfriend too." Heavy silence. I showed him photos on my phone. Clarissa and me at dinner. Screenshots of our text conversations. His face went pale. "That's not possible. We've been together for 7 months. We've been together for 10 months. And you're not the only other one. There are at least 3 more that I've confirmed. 3 more? Kenneth poured us both whiskey. We sat there, 2 men in our 60s, realizing we'd both been played. How often do you see her? I asked. Wednesday mornings before she goes to work. Saturday afternoons and evenings. How much do you give her? 35,000 pesos a month, plus I paid for her mother's surgery 80,000. My stomach clenched. I also paid 80,000 for the surgery. She told us both the same story. I showed him the Facebook profiles, the surveillance photos, the timeline. Marcus, Derek, Johan. 5 men total. We need to contact the others, Kenneth said. We need to all meet, compare notes. We spent the next hour reaching out. Marcus agreed immediately. Derek was suspicious, but came around. Johan insisted there must be a misunderstanding, but eventually agreed to meet Friday evening. Friday night, all 5 of us gathered in Kenneth's condo. Graham, me, Australian, 62, giving 60,000. Month Kenneth. British, 64, giving 65,000. Month Marcus, American, 58, giving you 40,000. Month Derek. Canadian, 52, giving you 45,000. Month Johan. German, 66, giving you 48,000. Month. We laid everything out. Printed surveillance photos, Facebook screenshots, bank transfers, timeline spreadsheets. I thought I was her only foreign boyfriend, Marcus said. She told me the exact same thing, Derek said quietly. Based on what each of us was giving her, that was you 218,000 per month total. Over 4,000 US dollars from 5 men. That's not counting special requests, Marcus said. I paid for her sister's college tuition, 45,000. 80,000. I also paid for the surgery, I admitted. Derek's eyes widened. She told me her mother needed surgery too. I sent 70,000. Johan shook his head. She told me her mother needed surgery equipment afterward. I sent 90,000. She collected not 400,000 for one surgery, Kenneth calculated. That's Sue 320,000 profit from a single lie. We spent 3 hours sharing stories, comparing notes, piecing together the full picture. Derek's contact at Smart Communications provided phone records. Clarissa had 7 active SIM cards registered under her name. 7 phones. 7 separate lines. 5. For us. 2 more for boyfriends we hadn't identified yet. She's got 2 more, I said. 2 overseas boyfriends. Derek analyzed the patterns. The overseas contacts showed international calls with video call data patterns, 1 to USA, 1 to Australia. She's running 3 concurrent shifts, I said. Local boyfriends with physical visits, overseas boyfriends with video calls. Marcus sketched out her full weekly schedule based on our combined data. Every day was accounted for. Every hour optimized. Monday. Video call USA morning. Physical date with Graham. Evening Tuesday. Video call Australia evening. Physical date with Marcus. Wednesday. Physical visit Kenneth morning. Video call USA morning. Physical date with Derek. Thursday. Video call Australia evening. Physical date with Graham Friday. Video call USA morning. Physical date with Marcus Saturday. Physical date Johan. Physical date Kenneth with video call Australia squeezed in. Sunday. Physical date Derek morning afternoon. Physical date Johan evening. The schedule was airtight. Derek had created a financial breakdown. Local boyfriends. What 218,000. Month estimated overseas boyfriends. 185,000 to 115,000. Month conservative total. 303,000 to 333,000. Month 5,000. $750. 6,000. $350 USD. Plus one-time collections from the 5 of us totaled. Be 615,000 to 665,000. In 10 months, she's pulled in roughly $70,000 from 7 foreign men, Marcus said. We documented everything. Her organizational infrastructure, recruitment tactics, risk management strategies. The red flags we'd all ignored. The truth hurt more than the money. We'd all been lonely. We'd all been looking for connection. And Clarissa had identified exactly what each of us needed to hear. We confront her tomorrow, Kenneth said. Monday evening, Graham's scheduled day. Instead of a normal date, she'll find all 5 of us waiting. We agreed to meet at my condo at 6 p.m. One way or another, Clarissa's operation was about to end. Derek's analysis of the phone records revealed the full sophistication of Clarissa's operation. 7 SIM cards, each with distinct usage patterns. SIM hash owned to 5. One dedicated to each of us local boyfriends, carefully scheduled around our designated days. SIM hash 6. International calls to USA number. Video calls daily, especially mornings, evening US time. SIM hash 7. International calls to Australian number. Video calls daily, especially evenings, morning Australia time. She's using time zone differences to maximize concurrent relationships, Derek explained. While she's with one of us physically, she can video call overseas boyfriends because they're in different time zones. Kenneth pulled up a world map. If she's calling USA at 8 a.m. Manila time, that's 7 p.m. the previous night on the East Coast. Perfect video call time. And Australian calls at 5 to 7 p.m. Manila time are 8 to 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Time, prime evening time. The organizational complexity was staggering. Marcus had documented her complete weekly schedule with every boyfriend slotted into specific time windows. Not a single hour wasted. I pulled out the financial summary. Monthly income, local boyfriends, us 5. 218,000. Month estimated overseas boyfriends, B. Bashawu. 000 to 115,000 month total. 1 303,000. 2 333,000. Month 5,000. $750 6,000. $350 USD. One-time collections. From us, 5. Mother's surgery collected from 4 of us. 320,000 profit. Sister's tuition. 85,000 roof repairs. 60,000 various emergencies. Y Zeller. 0 200. 0. Total, 615. 0. 665. 0. Combined, on-month income, approximately $3.5 to $4 million, $66,000, $76,000. Plus, she'd purchased her family a house for $3,900,000 18 months earlier, funded by previous boyfriend cohorts. We documented her complete system, technology infrastructure, 7 smartphones, 1 per boyfriend. Portable charging station, multiple Facebook accounts with strategic privacy settings, color-coded calendar system, encrypted messaging for coordination, support, network, mother and sisters providing alibis, friend network covering for her, coordinated explanations across everyone, recruitment strategy, target, foreign men aged 45 to 70, retired or stable income, locations, expat bars, online dating sites, malls, retention, exclusive relationship narrative, family sob stories, strategic unavailability. Derek identified her boyfriend profile. She targets men who are recently divorced or long-time single, more vulnerable. Limited social network in Philippines. Kenneth added, she customizes her approach for each man, gives us exactly what we need emotionally, while extracting maximum financial support. The red flags we'd all ignored were identical. Rigid schedule requiring advance notice. Specific days consistently unavailable. Multiple phones with vague explanations, reluctance to video call, no spontaneous meetups, family emergencies requiring exact amounts. Lifestyle not matching. Claimed income, limited, overnight stays, never posts, couple photos on social media, defensive about schedule questions. Every single red flag appeared within 2 months. I said, we all saw them. We all rationalized them. Cultural differences. We told ourselves, Marcus said bitterly. The professional-level organization was what stunned us most. This wasn't impulsive cheating. This was a carefully planned business operation running for at least 2 years. She's probably had 15 to 20 foreign boyfriends total over 2 years, the PI had estimated. Some stay longer, some cycle out. She maintains 5 to 7 simultaneously at any given time. We'd all been part of a rotation system, replaceable income streams in her diversified portfolio. Derek managed to get contact information for the overseas boyfriends from the call records. Boyfriend #6, Robert from Seattle, visiting Manila quarterly, sending $800, $1,000 monthly. Boyfriend #7, Barry from Perth, planning to retire to Philippines permanently, sending $800, $1,000 monthly. We contacted both with evidence. Both were devastated. Both had been planning their futures around Clarissa. So what do we do now? Johan asked. We confront her together, Kenneth said. Monday evening, all 5 of us. She needs to know we've compared notes, that the game is over. We prepared the evidence, printed surveillance photos, Facebook screenshots, financial calculations, phone records, timeline, spreadsheets. Everything laid out to show her we knew the complete truth. The confrontation was scheduled for 6 p.m. Monday at my condo. Clarissa's perfectly constructed 7-boyfriend empire was about to collapse. Monday, 6 p.m. My condo. All 5 of us were there waiting. I texted Clarissa earlier, "Can you come at 6 tonight instead of 7? Want to talk about something important." She'd responded, "Okay, babe. See you at 6. Everything all right?" The doorbell rang at 6:03 p.m. I answered. Clarissa stood there in a yellow sundress, smiling. "Hi, babe." She stopped when she saw the 4 other men in my living room. Her face went through rapid transformations. Confusion, recognition, understanding, then controlled neutrality. "Come in," I said. "We need to talk." She stepped inside slowly, eyes moving from face to face. "Kenneth, Marcus, Derek, Johan, you know everyone here," I said. "Your other boyfriends. All 5 of us." Silence. "I can explain," she finally said. "Please do," Kenneth said coldly. I gestured to the evidence spread across the coffee table. 7 boyfriends, 7 phones, color-coded calendar, 300,000 pesos a month minimum. We've documented everything. Her eyes widened slightly at 7. She hadn't realized we'd found the overseas boyfriends. "How long have you been running this operation?" I asked. She looked at me, then sighed. 2 years, maybe a little more. "How many foreign men total?" "Maybe 15, 20 over 2 years. Some stay longer, some leave after few months." "Why?" Johan asked, voice breaking. "Why make us think we were special?" She laughed. Actually laughed, "Because you are old foreign men with money. You really believe beautiful 27-year-old Filipina falls in love with 60-year-old Australian because of your personality." The bluntness hit like a slap. "We helped your family," I said. "You help because I tell you sad stories. You care because I make you feel young and special. This is business arrangement, not love, story." "We thought it was a relationship," Marcus said. "It is relationship. Business relationship. You pay. I provide girlfriend experience. Everyone is happy." "You lied to us," Kenneth said, his face red. "Not lies. Strategy. You want young, pretty girlfriend. I need money for family. This is transaction. I just don't call it transaction, I call it love. Makes you feel better." She looked at each of us in turn. "Graham, you wanted woman who respects your intelligence. Kenneth, you wanted woman who honors your military service. Marcus, you wanted to feel strong and protective. Derek, you wanted someone impressed by your success. Johan, you wanted romance. I gave all of you exactly what you wanted." "What about the mother's surgery?" I demanded. "My mother did have surgery. 2 years ago. Cost 80,000 pesos. I told story to 5 different men. Collected 400,000 total. That's good business. That's fraud, Marcus said, standing. No. It's smart. You came to Philippines with money, looking for young Filipina girlfriend. I provide service. You feel good, I make money. Win-win. Until you get caught, Kenneth said. She shrugged. Then I find new boyfriends. Philippines has many lonely foreign men. Always fresh supply. Did you feel anything real for any of us? Johan asked quietly. Her expression softened slightly. You were nice men. But love? No. This is survival. My family needs money. Philippines is poor country. You are rich foreigners. This is reality. How much total? Derek asked. From you 5. Maybe 3 million pesos over 10 months. That's over 50,000 US dollars, Marcus said. That's business. You came to my country, waive your passport and pension, expect pretty Filipina to take care of you. I just maximize the opportunity. Half the girls in expat bars do same thing. You're just naive. Other girls don't run 7 boyfriend operations, Kenneth said. She smiled. Other girls are not as smart as me. I am entrepreneur. I saw opportunity, created system, executed plan. She picked up her bag. Are we done? I have another appointment tonight. Number 6. American man in Pasig. He's expecting me at 8 p.m. The audacity was breathtaking. We're reporting you to immigration, Kenneth said. She laughed. Go ahead. Immigration doesn't care. I'm Filipino citizen, you're foreign guests. Who will they support? Besides, what law did I break? Being girlfriend to multiple men is not illegal. You gave money by choice. She was right. Morally bankrupt, but legally protected. We're telling the overseas boyfriends, Derek said. Your whole operation shuts down tonight. For the first time, uncertainty crossed her face. You have their numbers? We have everything. She was quiet then. Fine. They find out. I find new ones. There are always new foreign men arriving. Always lonely. Always with money. She walked to the door, then turned back. I'm not sorry. I'm proud. My family has house now. My sisters are in good school. My mother has medical care. I did that. Not by working in call center for 15,000 pesos a month. I did it by being smart and giving 7 men exactly what they wanted, fantasy that young, beautiful woman loves them. She opened the door. You'll find new girlfriends, pretty girls at bars who tell you they love you. Maybe they're lying too. You'll never really know anymore, will you? That's your punishment, not the money. The doubt you'll carry forever. And she left. The aftermath. We contacted Robert and Barry, the overseas boyfriends. Both were devastated. Both had been sending approximately $800, $1,000 monthly. Both had been planning their futures around her. Our story spread through Manila's expat community. We posted warnings in Facebook groups, shared evidence. Some men thanked us. Others defended Clarissa. Still others admitted they suspected their own girlfriends of similar operations. The PI followed up a month later. Clarissa had relocated to Cebu City, new Facebook accounts under a different name. Within 6 weeks, she'd recruited at least 3 new foreign boyfriends. The operation continued, just with different victims. My financial damage. Total loss over 10 months. Monthly allowance. 410,000 sisters' tuition. 40,000 roof repairs. 80,000 mother's surgery. 85,000 various emergencies. 85,000 total. B. 660,000. 12,000. $550 USD. 16,000. $800 AUD. That was 15% of my retirement savings. Gone. For 7 boyfriends combined, won 3.5 to 4 million over the operation period. $66,000. $76,000. The real cost. But the money wasn't the worst part. The worst part was the doubt she planted. 3 months later, I met a nice Filipino woman at a friend's barbecue. Professional, mid-30s, had her own career. We went on a few dates. Every time she was busy, I wondered if she was with another man. Clarissa was right. The doubt would last forever. I eventually moved back to Australia. The Philippines had become tainted. Kenneth returned to the UK. Marcus stopped dating entirely. Derek transferred back to Vancouver. Johan stayed, but changed his dating strategy completely. The warning signs. If you're a foreign man dating in Southeast Asia, watch for these red flags. She requires advanced scheduling for everything. Specific days, times she's never available, multiple phones with vague explanations, extremely limited video call availability, can't do weekend trips or extended time. Family, emergencies, requiring exact amounts. Lifestyle doesn't match claimed income. Multiple Facebook accounts or minimal social media, never introduces you to her real friend group, gets defensive about her schedule, always leaves right after. Intimate time, you've never met her co-workers, can't visit her home. Other expats warn you about her. Too good to be true probably is the lesson. Not all Filipino women are scammers. Most are honest, genuine people. But the jugglers exist. They've professionalized the operation. If someone truly loves you, they make time for you. They don't require appointment scheduling like you're a dentist client. If every conversation leads to money requests, you're not a boyfriend, you're an ATM. And if a beautiful woman half your age seems completely devoted despite barely knowing you, it probably is too good to be true. I'm 63 now, single, more careful, more skeptical. I lost to 660,000, lost 10 months of my life, lost my trust, but I gained wisdom to recognize a juggler when I see one. If you're reading this and thinking this sounds familiar, do the investigation. Hire the PI. Check the accounts. Talk to other expats. Get out before you're sitting in a room with 4 other men, realizing you've been played. Your retirement savings deserve better. Your heart deserves better. You deserve better than being boyfriend number 4.